Aries couples. This is your reading for September 2017. Now, while I was shuffling your cards before we get into your intuitive and your oracle card, is that it's time for you to pay attention to something and make a call on it. Okay, it's time for you to sum something up that is done. It's time for you to make some changes, but something needs to be done, and it's something that you're not paying attention to. Okay, so your oracle card is codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, and this could be as far as money or addiction to people, drinking, fun, drugs, anything of that nature. But what I'm getting for someone is it has to do with money. Maybe a person you're with is very focused on your money or what you can do for them on any level, whether it be spiritually, monetarily, a place to stay. You bring fun into their lives, and that's when they need you, something of that nature. But it's not very healthy or conducive to your relationship. So you start off with the Nine of Swords, and that's telling me that you are obsessing about what you all had in the past, or what the relationship used to be like. But now there's some problems and you're worrying about that. At the beginning of the month, you're starting to worry or pay attention to things or being opened up to things. And I feel like that has a lot to do with the eclipse energy. Okay. So you move into the Four of Swords, and that's about taking a rest. Taking a rest from this relationship. Taking a pause to figure out what it is that you really want, or if there's a way to get over this codependency or whatever that feeling is. So you end with two cards. I don't know if you can see them down here, but it's the Ace of Swords and the Five of Cups. Okay. And this is about ideas coming to you, epiphanies about how to move forward. And whatever it is that changes your focus, it doesn't mean necessarily that you'll keep that person or let them go. But the Five of Cups is known to be a very pessimistic card, or to have regrets. But in reverse, it also has something to do with healing from the disappointment. But I feel like you're coming to some grips about how you need to proceed in this relationship, and that's what this month will bring to you, Aries couples. Okay, so let's see what your cards will be. You had a card fall out on the floor. Actually, there was a few cards that fell out on the floor. So the Eight of Swords fell out, the Four of Pentacles, and the Strength card. So before I get into the cards, I want to talk about those. The Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, not wanting to see something. And I feel like in the past there was something that you didn't want to see about the relationship, something that you didn't want to acknowledge, and I feel as though you felt like you could look past it because of how much you were attracted to this person. Not even about how much you loved them, but how much you were attracted to them, which is interesting. That's what I'm hearing. So you were holding on to something that is very materialistic, and it wasn't growing the relationship, and now you've come to be a stronger person or have more control over your passions and the things that you need. So that's what's bringing you into this energy. Okay, you have the Death card, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Lovers, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, and the Ace of Wands is about a new idea. I feel like I sound so enthusiastic, but this is like a new idea coming to you, eager to start something new, an idea. And I feel like this is all eclipse energy, okay? That strike coming to you to make changes. Something new needs to happen. Something needs to develop. There is a turning point. Under that, you had the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and the Wheel of Fortune, but it's the wheel in this deck, okay? So to me, I feel as though you have this new epiphany, or this new idea, this new passion that's coming to you. You have this newfound strength, especially with the Strength card that fell out of the deck. And even though you've been hurt, or even though this may not work out well, I still feel like you're standing by your ideas of what a relationship should be, and things are changing. It's like things are changing and you're trying to figure out what your rules are, what it is that you will deal with, what it is that you won't, and you need to take a break to do that. I can already feel that. In the center of the reading, you have the Fool, okay? The Fool card tells me that it's about taking a risk. You're trying to weigh your options about taking your risk. And that's why you need that time off, or that time to breathe, to understand if this is something that you should do, if this is a beginning that you should even start. The Fool is a 0. So you haven't even stepped into initiating action. You're just trying to make a decision, but it's the beginning. So you have to take a risk in order to move forward. You start off with the Death card, and that tells me that you're starting something new, or you're transforming, you're becoming a different person, especially accompanied by that 8 of Wands energy. You have a new idea, and you're moving towards that idea. You're discussing that idea, spreading that idea. That's what the 8 of Wands says to me, okay? All of these ideas are coming into your head, or this may even be communication with your significant other. And you're really weighing your options and cutting out the things that are good, and cutting out the things that are bad, keeping the things that are good. With the Darkest Fears, it's like you're thinking about the past, you're worrying, things need to come to an end. It's like you understand that things need to come to an end, and you're cutting through the things that need to be cut through. That Death card is allowing you to do that. It's giving you that energy to make the transformations that you need, okay? And I feel as though you're looking for something stronger with the Lovers card, okay? You're looking for a stronger relationship, a stronger commitment, and you have a decision to make. But all this comes up with that Death and 8 of Wands energy that even brings this to your intuition that you need to make these transformations. And it next to the Fool with the Lovers, it's like, do I need to take this risk? Do I need to take this risk, or do I need to walk away from it? Do I choose to keep this person in my life, or is what I'm feeling something that is legit? Okay, is really what I'm hearing. So with the 9 of Cups, you are trying to figure out where you're content. Because it's under the Queen of Swords, you are cutting through all of the messages, all of the feelings, all of the passion, okay? To see that what is left? What is left? Is this my dream come true? Is this what I need? And this is why I feel you take a break. You take a break in order to decipher these energies and figure out what it is that you need moving forward. So with the Page of Cups, there may be a love offer from someone else. It looks to be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that you may be making a decision on versus your partner, okay? Or you may be looking for something new to come out of your relationship, some new love, or a message from them telling you that they really do love you, some sort of clarity. Whatever this Page of Cups is, this message brings clarity to you in order for you to start the change, okay? The Knight of Swords may also be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius that is coming in with communication. They have a lot to say about this person, about this message, about this break. They have a lot of things that they want to communicate with you, and they're taking the risk on your risk, if that makes any sense. It's their reply to your risk, okay? With the Page of Swords, that means that you are, I feel like you're talking it out. You're cutting through what you need to cut through, but I almost feel like you're on a new path, and that's why it's just a page. You're on a new path of trying to decide what you want. Clarity, communication. Also, I'm hearing all talk and no action. And that's what I feel you may feel from this air sign, okay? Which again is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They may have a lot to say, but are they really doing it, or are they really making you feel the way that they're supposed to make you feel? Are you content? Because now you're able to cut through what they're saying and not be so confused by the feelings that you have for this person, okay? So if this reading resonated with you, there is an extended reading in the link below. If not, I can do a personal reading for you, and that link is also in the description box below. If you're feeling generous and would like to donate to me this month, I will be more than happy to accept that. Thank you so much in advance. And that link is also in the description box below. I will see you next month. I love you very much. Love and light.